Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your money reading. The cards that I will be using today has already been pre-shuffled with you and your money in mind. So let's get started. So to start off the reading, I would like to use the Ask Yourself Tarot card. So when it comes to your money, Capricorn, these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself. All right, so let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. And it says, what signs are preparing you to move into a new direction? Okay. So when it comes to some of you Capricorns, maybe you guys have been thinking about going to a new job or starting a whole new career that has nothing to do with the last job you was at. Maybe some of you guys are thinking about going back to school to further your education so you can make more money. So the universe is asking you, what signs are preparing you to move into a new direction? All right, Capricorn. Look at here. It says, in this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? All right. So it looks like whatever it is that some of you Capricorns are thinking about doing, it says, in this situation, where can you find wisdom and stability? All right. So I'm feeling like the signs that some of you guys may have had, it's possible that you may have been distracted by the signs or whatever and been looking for a sign, but life and everything else probably just been going on. But with this wisdom, where can you find wisdom and stability? Start there. Start there. And you can find that within your own self, right, Capricorn? All right, let's go. Or talking to an older person who has wisdom and maybe had an experience in the same thing that you have and wanted to do a whole change in life when it came to their money. And you could talk to somebody like that's like a leader. You feel that's a leader that you can look up to, Capricorn, for some of you guys. When it comes to Capricorn and their money, what questions do they need to be asking themselves? Three cards, please. I'm gonna take the first two. One more. One more for Capricorn. I knew it. I knew it. All right, Capricorn. All right. So, already, Capricorn, we have this right here. We have the Four of Pentacles, and this is like the first card. So this is you, Capricorn. It says, what situation in your life are you still trying to hold on to? What are you trying to hold on to? If you done outgrew the fishbowl, it may be time to move forward, right? And I say that because we have the Knight of Wands right here, and it talks about what are you passionate and motivated about in your life, right? What are you passionate about? What drives you, Capricorn? Because this situation right here, you holding on to something that no longer serves you when it comes to your money, all right? And then right next to it, we have the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords, well, not just the Four of Swords, swords, period. As I was shuffling, that's all I was seeing was swords, swords, swords. Like, damn, is he, shit, you trying to get some clarity, something, because communication, something, because it was just so many swords. And then we have the Four of Swords right here. And it says, what aspect of your life needs rest and healing? Okay, so we're talking about your money, all right? With rest and healing coming out, it's like you need to take a step back, Capricorn, and remember what you was passionate about and what motivated you. Take a step back, okay? Now, once we have the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords. And it says, are you prepared to receive the truth regarding an important message? All right. Now, this message could be anything. We sitting up here talking about money, but what I do know is whatever this message is, Capricorn, with the Ace of Swords being right here, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Death card, right? And it says, what situation in your life is transforming you and changing you to bring about something new, Capricorn? Whatever it is that you used to, you don't like that no more, or you done got bored with it. Something done happened, okay? And it says, are you prepared to receive the truth regarding an important message? Okay? Maybe you've been second guessing yourself, and maybe this is the truth that, yeah, this is the important message. Yeah, it's time to cut that off. Let that come to an end. And with this, ooh-wee, with this death card, and then look, the world. The world, Cap. You have the world right here. And it says, what is closing out for you now? What new cycles are about to start? You're going to have a new beginning when it comes to your money. And ain't no way around that. Okay? Ain't no way around it. However, you know what I'm saying, the ending comes. Who knows? However it comes, there's definitely going to be a ending, because we got the Death card followed by the World card. All right. So these are the questions that you need to be asking yourself. All right. Moving forward. So I'm going to put these cards to the side, Capricorn, and keep it moving. Okay. All right. So, see what these cards talking about. Listen. Creativity, the light bulb. You've been thinking about this, but I feel like it's possible some of you guys have been second guessing yourself, especially in this economy right now. Like, you know what, if you got a job and you're good at it, you might better hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily for you, Capricorn. Ooh, damn. They ain't even let me. Look. It's still there. Like I just said, not necessarily for you, Capricorn. All right? This is them letting you know that even though you continue to second guess yourself when it comes to this transformation regarding your money, you shouldn't. But they want to play like you've been playing, so that's why it came out twice. We got shopping, okay? Whatever this new move is going to be, is going to put you in a position where you can shop more if that's what you like to do. Can I get 2 more cards, please, for Capricorn? What else does Capricorn need to know? Universe, 2 more cards. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have micromanagement. Micromanagement. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't really dig micromanagement. You feel me? That's not something that I'm cool with. But you got this card right here, and it talks about entry level, okay? Followed by money tree, all right? So with this entry level being right here, for me, it's just like you starting something new. You know what I'm saying? But whatever this is, Capricorn, is gonna bring you the money that you want or feel that's owed to you. Okay? You may have to start at a level that you may not be comfortable with, where you may have people micromanaging you or whatever the case may be. But once I remove that card, look what we got. See? Everybody's situation is different. Everybody's situation is different, and I feel like it's royally different for you for whatever reason, Capricorn. I really do. Okay, let's keep it moving. What do we have here? Planner. It says, take a financial inventory and see what needs changing. Okay. It says, it is critical that you make a plan to make sure each day counts. All right. So if this is something that you're ready to move forward with, Capricorn, with planner being here, it's like make the most of each and every day to your fullest capability, and you will be where you feel you deserve to be. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Cut the deck, we got designer right here. Okay, some of you guys maybe want to quit your 9 to 5 so you can become a designer. You know, who knows? When it comes to Capricorn and their money, universe, what else is it that they need to know? 3 cards, please. At the bottom of the deck, we got laborer. Look at that. All these cards is in the reverse right here. This is the only one in the correct position right here. So, you got slow, and it came in the reverse. And it talks about making slow progress, but you're getting there, okay? Now, remember I said you may be at a entry level, and I don't feel like you are okay with going at a slow pace. And that's why it's in the reverse. You're not okay with that. I feel like you may want it, you know, and I know so because we have activation right here. It too is in the reverse. We have slow in the reverse. I know it looks upright to you, but we have slow in reverse and we have activation in the reverse. And it talks about you are reactivating your soul's purpose and receiving gifts. It says awaken your soul and tap into your ancestral memory and inner wisdom. Didn't we have something that talked about yeah, remember when I was like someone that you could talk to who done this before, who's older, who has wisdom, who has stability. You know what I'm saying? With this card coming out like this, I also feel like this is something that you haven't done yet, but need to, okay? And then we have partnership. Partnership is in the reverse, right? And let me read it correctly. It says, you are manifesting a strong and successful partnership. It says, consider having a partner who can bring experience you lack. So remember, I just said someone who has been in your position before. Okay, with all of this stuff right here, Capricorn being in reverse, this isn't something that you won't or have done or acknowledged yet, with it being all in reverse right here. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we do have healthy right here. All right, and it says some situations that needs resolution will be resolved. Okay, it says consider careers in the medical field, therapy, any healing work. It says it's time to replenish your energy and fully energized to be prepared for what's next. So this card for me is make sure you healthy. Make sure you got the stamina. Make sure you got the energy. Make sure you're getting the rest that you eat. Make sure, I said the rest that you eat. Make sure you get the rest that you need. Make sure you're eating the things that you need to eat in order for this new transformation. You already got a transformation coming with the death card. You know what I'm saying? So change up everything. Change up everything because it's only going to be beneficial for you. All right? Now let's see what this card got to say. It was, look at that. It was the only one that was face down. Change. You see that? Change. Change. And that's crazy because look, I'm gonna read what it say, Cap. It says there's a change for the better coming your way. Okay? Embrace it. Embrace it because you're not embracing it. That's why all these cards are in the reverse. No one wants to be micromanaged. I understand that, you know, but change, there's a change that needs to happen in order for you to get where it is that you're trying to get to. Okay? It says just because you don't see any movement doesn't mean nothing is happening. It says sometimes to see the change you must be the change. You must be the change inside and out. I like this for you. Okay. Okay. Let's see what the tarot has to say. You have the Eight of Swords right here. And it talks about entrapment. It talks about restrictions and negative thoughts and things of that nature. You got to get up out of that. You got to get up out of that. And no one's saying it's this deep. You feel me? But it can get that deep if you allow it. Change is necessary. In order for growth, we have to change. Look, split the deck. You have the Eight of Pentacles right here. Diligent, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skills, development, repetitive task, okay? This is a really, really good card, Capricorn. This is what, Virgo? Yes, this is a really, really good card, Capricorn. So if some of you guys are in this, you need to get back over here, all right? When it comes to Capricorn's money, universe, what else is that they need to know? Bottom of the deck. The Magician. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Magician. You have all the tools necessary to make this change. You do, because it's right here. Everything is in your hands. Either you can stay where you at, or you can move forward. But I don't think you're happy with where you at right now. That's the one thing about having a job or a career. If you're not happy there, you know, that's just what it's going to be. You're never going to feel good about getting up, going to work. It's just paying the bills or something to that extent. So in that case, sometimes we need to find out whether or not we're living in our purpose too as well. Because if you're living in your purpose, you know, you're going to get up. You're going to enjoy going to work. You're going to be happy going to work. Your surrounding going to be happiness and joyful. You know, you won't mind doing a little overtime. You won't mind doing a little bit more work because it's what you do. It's what you're good at when you know you're living in your purpose, right? What else does Capricorn need to know when it comes to their money? Shit. All right, so we have these two cards right here. They face down, right? This is the only card that's faced up. And lo and behold, who's sitting right there? You are. You sitting right there just as big and bad as you want to be. So be bold. I said be bold. Be bold and make that move, Capricorn. This card is just representing you. It's not, I don't feel like it's representing these things that's right here. Okay, all this stuff that is saying, no, it's just confirmation that you are who we're talking about, Capricorn. That's all. Okay, depending on what these two say though. But look, I'll tell you what's at the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. What is that? What is that, Capricorn? Oh, I don't know. It's the Ace of Pentacles. Abundance, manifestation, opportunities, new career, financial opportunities, new venture, prosperity. This is all here for you for the taking if you want it. If you want it. It's all up to you. What is that? That's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the Queen of Pentacles. I could be talking to a female right now. I don't know. Female or male, it doesn't matter. This is all of y'all. This is Sagittarius. This is Capricorn. Okay? And y'all got a little bit of water up in here too. All right, so we ain't got Virgo, but still. This is the Queen of Pentacles right here. Nurturing, practical, financially, a working parent, okay? Let's see what this one is. Listen, man. We got the High Priestess coming out. There shouldn't be any more second guessing yourself. Not with this High Priestess coming out. You already know what needs to be done. So don't get in this energy because you already know what needs to be done. You have a new beginning coming, Capricorn, especially with this Death card coming out here. Remember this? Remember this? Remember this? This is and then this is, okay? Remember this? Remember this? Remember this? Oh, my bone popped. Okay, Capricorn. This is actually one of the best ones so far that I've done. All right. And number 10 could be significant to you, Capricorn, on some type of level because you are the 10th reading I have done today. All right. Let's get ready and close out your money reading. What's at the bottom of the day? Focus on your priorities, Capricorn. Focus on your priorities, all right? It's safe for you to receive. To close out this reading for Capricorn overall regarding a money universe, what is it that you want Capricorn to know? You need to clean out certain things in your house. Declutter your house. Make room for new. Look, I just said it. Donations and charitable work. You need to donate some things in your home that's no longer useful. I don't know, it could be clothes, it could be old TVs, old radios, dishes you don't use, something, okay? But yeah, you need to get rid of that stuff, donate it, so you can open up new, like with this transformation, like I said overall, inside and out, surrounding you, all that. Get rid of all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Someone could use that, okay? And then look at here. Clean energy food, all right? Clean energy food. When you fuel your body with helpful organic diet, you increase your energy level and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, right? And a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships with this partnership, okay, with this change that's coming your way. So you got healthy food and clean your energy food, okay, Capricorn. And when I pulled that healthy food, we also have spirituality up under there as well. All right. So Capricorn, when this has been your money reading, with that being said, I am Queen Vanche Tarot. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you, Cap. I'm out.